Welcome back, folks. This is U.S. Home Talk. We are live every Wednesday at noon Central Standard Time. Folks, we appreciate however you're tuning in, whether it's live or later in the week via all of the fantastic streaming platforms that we're on, basically everyone in the universe. You can find us there. Jason Walgrave here with Walgrave Real Estate Group and the Minnesota Real Estate team at RE/MAX Advantage Plus. We have the great mortgage Michael Overson with Luminate Home Loans. We've got the master of show producing, producer of the year. I think this year. Whoa,
yeah, that's him right there.
That mustache is epic, Evan.
It's mustache summer, just like every summer.
The Prince of podcasts. The Prince
Sure.
of podcasts. We can call
the
it
Prince
Evan.
of podcasts.
Yeah, the Prince of producers.
Oh yeah.
The pinnacle of something. The pinnacle of. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with some good names. Yeah, I'd say the Prince. The Prince of podcasts.
Yeah. I like
Evan
that.
Little.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's it. Got a big show planned today, folks. We do appreciate you tuning in. Today we're talking about top 10 reasons to build a new home. We've done shows in the past where we're comparing, should I buy existing? Should I build new? Today's show, we're going to focus on 10 reasons to build a new home. We've got a lot of great builders in, not just in our market in the Twin Cities in Minnesota, but Marcus down in the Sioux Empire area and throughout the United States. A lot of really fantastic builders, a lot of great options for buyers, especially in a low inventory market. New construction may be a great option. Maybe there's some more choices, more options, but new homes are pretty fantastic, and we're going to talk about today 10 reasons why they are. Best way to get hold of us anytime during the week, of course, is our website, ushometalk.com. You can connect directly with Mike Overson, Marcus Walgrave, myself, and Evan Little, and all of our fantastic partners. So anything and everything real estate related, we've got a partner on there. If we don't have something you're looking for or you need, simply let us know. We will interview and vet potential partners. We'll get them a part of the show, get them a part of this platform, anything and everything real estate related. That's why we started the show many years ago, and we want to be that one-stop shop, that go-to resource for all things real estate. So be sure to check out our website, ushometalk.com. During the show, you can ask questions, give us comments in the comment section on Facebook. We're on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And then, of course, we have our real estate text line open during the show, which is 612-234-7585. That is the text line during the show. Text any questions related to real estate, whether you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, financing, refinancing. You have questions about commercial real estate, development, questions about insurance, or any of the other areas that our partners cover. All things real estate, all questions are welcome. The text line during the show is 612-234-7585. Text your questions on in. That number is also our 24-hour real estate hotline number. You can connect with us anytime during the week, 24 hours a day. Give us a call, leave a message. If we don't answer, we'll get you over to the right partner or the right company to help with your needs. So again, we appreciate you tuning in. Looking forward to a good show. Let's get rolling. Top 10 reasons to build a new home. Number 1, it is new. No one has ever lived in there before. Everything is clean and brand new. We talk about, I used to work with a builder, and I had an agent that kind of introduced me to new construction many years ago. And a part of his kind of first consultation with potential buyers that we're going to build with this builder, he talked about everything being brand new. He talked about the carpet not having any toe clippings in there except your own. And so I always thought it certainly was a memorable comment, that's for sure.
That was I was going to add that as number 11. If you didn't bring that up, it was going to be, there's no one else's fingernail clippings, buried in the carpet.
And I mean, hey, we have Mike and I and Marcus, collectively we have a tribe of children, and some of us have pets as well. And so we know that kids and pets and families and spouses and ourselves can be sometimes hard on our homes. And so when you're building new, it's brand new. No one else has lived there, and that's pretty awesome. Next on our list, contemporary floor plans. So, what I've noticed is about every 8 to 10 years, floor plans tend to shift, or they tend to change a little bit. And so, if you go back 20 years ago, they kind of brought in the open concept where you've got your kitchen, dining, and then your great room, all one big open concept. And and then about 10 years ago, they brought in a similar concept, but a little bit different. So now it's a lot of homes, you'll have your kitchen, and then off to the right, if you're looking into the great room, you've got your dining room nook. And then you've got your great room beyond that. So still an open concept, but broken up a little bit more so it doesn't all flow together. Mike, your house has that, where you've got your kitchen, and then off to the right you've got your dining area. Of course, you got a 25-foot island in the middle to accommodate. Yep. But which I'm really like the what's most popular with that. More open floor plan, but yet it feels a little more separated, but yet it flows really, really well. So new homes you're going to have the most up-to-date floor plans and designs and concepts.
And even if you take them even further, things like upper level laundry. If you got 4 bedrooms up, having the laundry room upstairs, huge, right? Huge convenience, huge time saver there. For those of you who do the laundry, I do not, right? So I don't realize that benefit as much as my wife does. But that is one thing that she loves about our new construction home that we built, is that we did that upper level laundry where all the bedrooms are. Another thing too, if you can put floor drains in your garage, yes, building new, adding that to an existing house. Do people even do that? I can't imagine.
Super rare. It's so expensive to bust up that concrete and run plumbing.
Yep. So, being able to do that, Minnesota winters, if you've ever had a garage floor with drains in it, you'll never live without floor drains again. And so it's like those conveniences too that you can build into your new construction home, are like worth a lot in my book.
They are worth a lot. I was out with a buyer recently, and we were looking at some existing homes and looking at some new construction, and the laundry, that was a big deciding factor on why they didn't go with an existing property, because the laundry was in the basement, and then it was a 3-level, so laundry's in the basement, bedrooms are all upstairs on the top level, and that was, they're just like, man, I don't want to carry all my laundry downstairs to do the laundry. And so, and that property was probably, I don't know, maybe 14, 15 years old. So it wasn't super old, but that was, you go back 14, 15 years ago, and that's kind of when that started to trend where, hey, you know what, let's put the laundry where all the clothes are, and the clothes are in the bedrooms, right?
Right.
And we've seen, on the laundry side of things, we've seen some really cool concepts when you get into some custom building. We've had buyers that have built, ramblers or 2 stories, but the master bedroom, either that master closet either has its own laundry in the closet, or there's a sliding door that goes right into the main laundry room. So we've seen it both ways, where the master has its own private laundry, and then there's an additional laundry unit on the main floor in the basement or whatever the case is. So, yeah, I mean, you think laundry, not a big deal, but once buyers kind of realize that's what they want, and they're willing to, you know, to pass on a property that might have everything else they're looking for, because they want this specific thing. The floor plans in new construction are going to be more contemporary, more up to date, more what today's buyers are looking for. Folks, we're talking about top 10 reasons to build a new home. You can always find us at our website, ushometalk.com. The text line is open during the show. If you have questions, text in to 612-234-7585. That's the text line during the show. It's also our real estate hotline number, 24/7. That number is available. Give us a call. We'll get you over to all of our fantastic partners, whichever one you're looking for that you need help. That is our 24-hour real estate hotline number, 612-234-7585. All right, number 3 on the list, rather. Customize your home. Custom builders, you can do whatever you want. I mean, we have seen some really cool ideas come to life where, you know, we sit down with buyers and sometimes they come in with ideas we've never even heard of before. And then to see that, you know, be built and the concept, you know, where it just goes from an idea into, hey, you know, when we're building a house custom from the ground up, you can do anything you want. I mean, obviously there's a cost associated to your want, but you've got the flexibility to do some really, really cool stuff and bring in all the modern ideas that you might have and put it in your house.
Yeah, I actually had a friend build a house within the last few years. They put in laundry chutes.
Yes.
Custom built-in laundry chutes on there. So they have an upper level laundry, but then they also have, I think, a downstairs basement laundry as well, for, like, you know, the dirtier stuff, you know, the garage stuff and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So they have laundry chutes around the house that you can grab stuff and you can throw it in there, and it all leads down to that basement laundry thing down there. Have you seen that much lately, Jason?
Not in new construction. I haven't. I mean, pretty popular in like 1950s and 60s Ramblers. I've seen a lot of them in 1950s, 60s Ramblers where they've got the, you know, the laundry chute, the little door. But I don't know that I've seen it. I don't know that I've seen it in new construction ever, really. But I think it's a fantastic idea.
It's just one of those things you can add. You know, then the last house that my dad built, he had a good idea too. So he has a faucet. He has hot and cold water coming out into his garage, right? So he had them build in a catch basin underneath it. So right underneath it is probably a square that's probably, I don't know, 15 inches by 15 inches or so that when the water drips out of there, or if you're going to rinse your boots off or something like that, you actually step down into this little basin that's got a drain into it. So then it doesn't splash all over your garage floor. And everything gets trapped in there and goes down the drain right there.
That's a great idea. And you could do additional things, like maybe you're going to put some outlets in the soffits and in the front of the house for Christmas lights. You know, that goes to a switch that's in the closet in the entryway. And you know, there's so much flexibility when you're building new. We always tell our clients, you know, go to the Parade of Homes. You know, check out all the new cool stuff and take notes and, you know, find out all of the things that you want to do, and then we can incorporate that into your custom home. Because it's, you know, even if you're talking about national builders where you don't have the ability to customize floor plans potentially, but you're going to get to pick out the counters and you get to pick out the cabinets and the flooring and the tile, and so there's still customization that's available, even with a builder that's not a 100% custom builder. You're really going to make it your own. It's a lot of fun. Next on our list, quality built by someone you trust. And so, you know, there's a lot of really fantastic builders out there, whether they're local, you know, small to medium-sized builders, or you're a big national builder. It gives you the ability to, you know, go to the Parade of Homes, for example, and tour the properties that they've built, interview the builders, and you get an opportunity to choose who's going to build your house. I mean, when you're buying existing, most of the time we don't even know who built the house, right? And so you'll have an inspection to make sure that the integrity of the structure is good and the house is in good condition. But most of the time we don't know who built it. Some sellers keep everything. They've got blueprints from a long time ago, and buyers typically like that. But when you're choosing to build a new home, you get to choose the builder, somebody that you trust, which is a fantastic place to be in. Homes today, folks, are safer and healthier. Okay, so we're talking about appliances, your furnace, your AC, your windows, your insulation. I mean, we've got green builder or green certified builders, where they're using more green material. You've got solar, you've got geothermal heating and cooling. And so homes today are built safer because they're, the codes have changed and the building rules have changed over the years. So homes that are built, homes that are built before 1978, we have to have lead-based paint addendum with all those homes. If you go back, 100 years or maybe less, does it have asbestos in the home? Is it in the tiles or is it in the old heating system? And so a lot has changed with building rules, which makes today's homes safer and healthier.
Well, think of Grandma's house, the old stairs going down into the basement, how steep they were. Right, the pitch on those stairs. So the hallway was, we could probably barely fit through there. Right, as an adult males here, we could probably barely even fit down the thing. And then it's no more than like a glorified rope ladder, that's hung from the thing because it was so steep. And it's like, well, who's going to break their arm this year at Christmas? At Grandma's house. We don't run into that anymore with the current building codes and stuff like that. So.
No, and then I was in a house last week that had a custom built house, and they did your typical staircases are 36 inches, and they went an extra foot, and so they had which made, it's only a foot, but my goodness, did that staircase seem really grand and really really wide, right? And so you can do that with hallways. We have clients that come in and they say, okay, I want to build a Rambler. We think we're going to live here for till the end, for the rest of our lives. So let's make the hallways wider. Let's make the doors wider. Let's think about maybe we're gonna be in a wheelchair in 20 years, and so let's build the house for what might happen down the road. And so when you're building new, you have the opportunity to build for not just today, but build for your future needs as well.
Well, just think how much easier it is to move in. You move a king size bed, right? Up a staircase, that's a foot wider. Like you got all that extra space. That's worth it alone just to save your back on moving all your crap in.
Oh, good grief. No kidding. No kidding. Or you got to bend the mattress just to get it up the stairs, right?
Yeah.
It won't fit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Folks, we're talking about top 10 reasons to build a new home. You're listening to U.S. Home Talk. We're live every Wednesday at noon Central Standard Time. Jason Walgrave here, Mike Overson. We got Evan Little producing the show. He's also our insurance guru. Marcus Walgrave with Hague Realtors is off for the week, but we'll be back next week. Next on our list, top 10 reasons to build a new home. We talked about them being safer and healthier. They're also more energy efficient. And technology counts, right? And so all the new technology you can incorporate in your home, so whether you're talking about your audio and your visuals, your home entertainment system, you've got your security, you've got your doorbell cameras, you've got, it's endless, right? All the really cool things you can do by incorporating today's technology into your house. Whether you're talking about plugins that are USB plugins, and you've got Bluetooth throughout the entire house. It's really cool to go into a new home that's all teched out and just seeing everything is controlled by your phone. You can control your refrigerator and your thermostat and the lights and the fans and and everything, and it's pretty cool to incorporate new technology in a newly built home.
Yeah, even like new TVs. I think you can set them up where you can your remote is your phone. And you can literally use your phone as the remote versus, I don't know about you, Jason, but we're literally looking for our remotes for our TV on the main level there probably 3 times a week, right? There's 6 people. Kids don't care. You know, it's like
All
they
right,
got their
yeah.
whatever going on. It's under the couch. It's on the carpet. They put it in this room. They put it in one of the cabinets. It's in the apple drawer in the refrigerator. You know, who knows where that thing is at? It's like, okay, fine. Go ahead. Lose the remote. Yep. Boom.
There it is.
I got my phone.
There it
That's
is.
all I need.
I got it on my phone. Then my kids lose the darn Roku all the time too. So got the app on the phone.
Yep.
Where's the
There
remote?
you go.
We're good. New homes are less expensive to maintain. This is a question that buyers often ask us. They say, okay, what's a better deal, the new home or the existing home? And our immediate question is, well, how long do you think you're going to live there? You know, and if they're like, oh, we're only going to be there a couple years, probably going to advise you to buy the existing home. If you're going to be there, 5, 6, 8, 10 years, the cost to own a new home is potentially significantly less than an existing home. For example, let's say you buy a home that's 20 years old. It's a nice neighborhood, good floor plan, you like everything, but it's 20 years old. And you compare that to buying a brand new home. Well, what happens in the next 10 years with that new home? Not much. Not much is going to happen. Everything's brand new. All the mechanicals are brand new. The house is brand new. Not much is going to happen. But that existing home that's 20 years old today, in 10 years is going to be 30 years old. Well, how long is a roof good for? 30 years. Siding, windows, about 30 years. Furnace, AC, all those things, probably breaking down in that 20 to 30 year mark. Carpet, flooring, cabinets, countertops. I mean, the list goes on and on. So it's going to cost you less, more likely to buy the existing home today. But over the course of the next 10 years, the amount of money you're going to have to put into that existing house to get it to where the new home will be in 10 years is going to probably put you at about the same cost over the 10-year period. And when it's new, you get to enjoy it. You don't have to, you don't have to screw around with updating those things or fixing those things. And so, new construction, building a new home, less expensive to maintain.
Yep. Perfect example. Our house we own now versus the house that we moved from previously. Previous home was a 1986 built. The new home built in 2016, brand new. The new house has 1,000 more finished square feet in it. And our heating and cooling bills are about 30% less with 1,000 more finished square feet.
Isn't that crazy?
And it was just like, I was expecting it to be about the same, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so yeah, it's going to be more efficient, and appliances are more efficient in this and that, but we got 1,000 extra square feet. Like that's pretty substantial. I'm like, it's probably going to be pretty even. No, we're literally with 1,000 more square feet. We're 30% less than what the old house was.
So I mean that equals that means it's about 50% more efficient. If the house was the same size, your bill would be about half, right?
Right.
And so that adds up over time. I mean, so that's another great point to look at when you're thinking about building a new home. Neighborhood bond. So this one's interesting. There's studies that have been done that when you have a new development or a new neighborhood, right? Let's say there's 50 homes or 75 home development and they're all brand new. So you're going to start building them. The studies have found that the bonds in those neighborhoods are stronger than they are in existing neighborhoods when people are moving in, right? Because you've got a handful of people moving in throughout the year. But when everybody's moving in, there's like this, there's this greater desire to, hey, let's go meet the neighbors. We're all new, right? And so let's go meet the neighbors. And so that's kind of an interesting concept. But I think it's true. I think if I think about clients that have bought into new developments, I feel like they kind of make friends with the neighbors quicker and maybe a little bit easier than some of the existing neighborhoods. And we've had, I can't tell you how many clients over the years have come to us and said, man, we want to move. We've outgrown the house, but we're not, because we love our neighbors. We love this neighborhood, right? And those are likely, they kind of all moved in at the same time because it's a part of that neighborhood bonding of all building in a new development together.
Yeah, go trick or treating together.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
I mean, there's certain neighborhoods I know that's like they all got kids similar age and stuff like that, and they all get into the Halloween deal, right? And so it's
Yeah.
like you have these lanes of all these houses that are completely decked out during Halloween,
Yeah.
and it's pretty neat to see when they all get into it like that. So-
It's a lot of fun. Ours is very much like that. I mean, we've got so many of our neighbors that they'll get the bonfire set up on the driveway, and they'll get their little beverage stand set up, and they've got kid drinks and they got adult drinks, and it's a very neighborhood friendly event, Halloween, and it's great. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Everyone runs around and has a good time, and yeah, Halloween's good. Halloween's good for sure. Pride and ownership of your new home is next on the list. One you help design, and so there's something a little bit different about buying existing compared to building a new home that you help design. I mean, you're proud of that, right? I mean, you had a hand in what that house looks like and the creation and the building of this house with your ideas. And so, there's a little bit different. I mean, there's pride in home ownership regardless, but it's a little bit different when you're talking about new construction, when you had a hand in designing that house. Folks talking about top 10 reasons to build a new home. I've actually got a couple extra on here. Pretty sure, Overson, you added these. So it's more like top 12 reasons to build a new home. We got a few left. Folks, best way to get hold of us anytime during the week is our website, ushometalk.com. We've got a 24-hour real estate hotline number. It is 612-234-7585. That is the 24-hour real estate hotline number. You can give us a call, connect with Mike, myself, Marcus, Evan, all of our fantastic show partners, and that number is available 24/7. And then be sure to check out our website, ushometalk.com. All right, a few more to go through. Financial advantages, build home equity. So what this is talking about, a lot of times with new construction, the basement's unfinished. Or maybe the space above the garage, you've got all the trusses in, but it's not finished. Or maybe it's on acreage and and you're going to build an outbuilding, or you're going to do some exterior additions, or maybe a pool, or really really extensive landscaping. There's an opportunity. There's some financial advantages with building a new home, and then finishing those things off on your own. So basement, for example, maybe you have the new home built, you don't have the basement finished. That's something that you're going to do over the next few years. It's an equity building opportunity. It gives you an opportunity to build equity in that house that most existing homes don't have finished basements. Most of them are completely finished, so that financial opportunity is not there. Two more left. Number 11, everything's under warranty. So, I mean, this is a really fantastic point. When you're building a new home, everything is under warranty. In Minnesota, there's a 1-2-10 warranty by law that builders have to provide all of their customers, and that protects 1 year on workmanship. 2 years is going to be on your mechanicals, and then 10 years on the structure of the property. And so, having a warranty on your home is a fantastic thing. Of course, everything's new. Most appliances are going to have 4 or 5 year warranty on them, and so it's a nice peace of mind that you don't have to worry about those items. And then last, number 12 on our list of top 12 reasons to build a new home, lot taxes. What does that mean, Overson? What do you mean? How's lot taxes? What does that mean?
Yeah, so lot taxes, and we can even talk about homeowners insurance, because homeowners insurance is cheaper on a new construction home as well. Age of roof and age of this, and Evan, we should have Evan actually talk about that piece of it. So let's just talk about lot taxes first, and we can bring Evan in on the insurance side of things. So when you build new construction, the county is assessing your taxes based on the value of the lot, right? Until the house is completed. But now counties are typically 1 to 2 years behind in assessing the value on the house, a completed house, versus when they actually tax you on that full value. So your first 1 to 2 years of ownership of that new construction home, you're only going to be paying property taxes based on the lot value. versus the full value. So you get a couple years off where taxes are going to be, like in Minnesota here, typical lot taxes are going to be 25 to $50 a month, and that's it. You know, and then so you get 1 to 2 years of having that property tax be a lot less, and then a couple years down the road is when that full tax amount will go into effect.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Evan, what do you think if you've got the exact house as far as area, square footage, all the details of it, right? One's brand new and the other one's, let's say it's 30 years old. What approximately, what's the difference in your insurance premium?
I mean, the big things that move the needle are the age of the roof and age of a couple of specific appliances like your furnace or your plumbing. Okay. So the key comparison is, you know, my house was built in 1955 or something like that, but I have a roof that's 2 years old. So if I had a neighbor build a house next door 2 years ago, our insurance rates would be about the same. However, if they built a house today, their insurance rate would be a little cheaper. 5 years from now, when my roof is 8 years old, their house insurance premium would be a lot lower. There are some things that come into fire code that a modern build can get you a couple of discounts on, but truthfully, most of them don't come into effect for single family home residential, you know, like sprinkler systems and stuff like that.
Sure.
But yeah, a new home construction is going to net you all of the discounts that insurance company is going to offer for that kind of stuff. Some of them offer discounts for recent remodels, so on and so forth. So you can really stack those up, and the first probably 4 or 5 years of home ownership, you're going to be way below the curve for your square footage.
Love it. Thanks, Evan. Appreciate it. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in this week. It's been a great show. We talked about 12 reasons to build new. We'll be back next week at noon Central Standard Time as well. You'll find us on our website, ushometalk.com. Best way to connect with us anytime during the week. And we have our real estate hotline number, which is 612-234-7585. Call us anytime, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We do appreciate you tuning in. Have a great week.